Good afternoon, everybody. You are in the ring with Christine, and I have a young, amazing guest this morning. Well, this afternoon, Kid Austin, aka Floyd Schofield. Did I pronounce your last name right?
Close enough, but it's
Close
Schofield.
enough. Okay, it's okay. Pronounce it for me. I want to say it right.
Schofield.
Schofield, Floyd Schofield. Say hi to everybody. How are you this day?
I'm doing fine. What's up, everyone?
So I caught him in the middle of working out.
Yeah.
And he took time out of his workout to talk to us. So I'm really, really honored for that. Tell me, what gym do you work out in? Where are you at?
Right now, I'm in LA Fitness. I'm doing a leg workout. I didn't want to do it, but somebody insisted on it.
That's right. You got it.
Okay. Okay, good. And who is this somebody that's sitting next to you?
Well, that handsome guy. How you doing? I like your text. That's really nice.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm doing well.
Yeah, that's my dad / coach.
Well, that's good. No, because you know what? A lot of guys skip leg days. I mean, they make memes and jokes about this. So it's very important for you to listen to your dad and don't skip leg day. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to dad / coach. Let me ask you about that more. So has dad always been your coach?
Yeah, I believe there's out of all my fights, there's only one fight where he wasn't there, but ever since then he's always been there. So yeah, he's always been my coach.
I'm rocking the camera.
I'm sore. My legs are sore.
He's like, my legs can't take it. You must have been working really hard.
Yeah, it is hard. I don't even want to be here.
Forget leg day. No, don't forget leg day. Don't forget leg day. So let me ask you this. So that one fight that your dad wasn't there, how was that on you mentally? Did that affect you, do you think?
I think it was a relief.
But
I lost. So.
He said, but I
But I
lost.
lost. Wasn't.
Okay, you see, so even if it was a relief because you didn't have somebody on your back, it needed to be happening. He needs to be there.
Yeah.
Obviously, the proof is in the pudding, right?
That's true.
Okay. So I heard that yesterday. I hope nobody's gonna like take their clothes off behind us, are they? Like, I mean, this is a kid show. I'm teasing. No, but so yesterday I heard that y'all did something really special. And I want y'all to tell everybody about that because that to me, like you can be the greatest in the ring and you can just like dominate everybody, which you're doing right now. But what you do outside of the ring speaks volumes. So tell everybody what you did yesterday.
I just did a Mother's Day dinner.
Yesterday, but it's an annual Mother's Day dinner.
That's what I just said.
And he collabed with the Salvation Army and various other businesses around here came together. And we fed over 100 mothers and children.
Wow.
We celebrated with them yesterday. So
that is so special.
Why you don't look so energized? Your workout, you can even if you have a workout.
He's like my legs. No, but I just want to ask you. So, seeing the look on those mothers' faces, how does that make you feel?
Good. Made me feel like I was doing a good deed, which I know I was. But it's always good to get back. I was always like that. So, just to put a smile on their faces and their children's faces, it was exciting. And I plan on being back during Christmas time. So.
Wow.
I'm going to see them again soon. So it's good. It's good seeing them, happy. And, I don't think nobody's ever, did anything that big for them. So for them, I know it was an exciting day.
No, it is exciting. It's like sometimes I think we take things for granted. We don't realize that there are people that are less fortunate. So I think that's amazing that you did that. And I know they appreciated that so much. I mean, sometimes I can't even get my own kids to call me, much less bring me dinner. So what you did was amazing. I applaud you for that. And that just like raises your stop for me personally, like so much more, like absolutely. I told you off the air that I was originally born in Austin. My family still has a business in Austin on South Lamar. It's called Matt's El Rancho. It's a Mexican food restaurant. And I love Austin. Were you born and raised there?
No.
What you
No.
mean?
So
Nah, you supposed to get into detail.
No,
nah.
I'm from Jersey.
Nah, he was
I
born
was
in
born in
Jersey.
Jersey and raised in Atlanta.
Yeah, and
Okay.
came out to Austin, Texas. That's where he wanted to start his professional career. And his
Okay.
godmother from Austin. So she like, well, Austin haven't had a champion in 13 years. You should represent my great town of Austin, Texas. So we came here to visit and we fell in love with the town. And this is where we live and this is where we represent.
I love Austin. Austin's
Yeah,
great.
it's
It's grown
great.
so much and changed, but I love it. So
Yeah,
kudos to
it's
your
great.
godmother for getting you there. I love one of my favorite people and one of the first people that first women pioneer, Ann Wolf. So have you met Ann? Have you gotten to talk to Ann?
I met her once. She's very rough around the edges.
Intimidating?
Yeah,
He got a part in Ann's Wolf movie.
sadly it didn't
So
come
so
out.
Ann was um there coaching him and stuff like that
Yes.
while on set of the movie. So
Oh,
Yeah,
that's awesome. Oh, she'll do that.
uh,
Yeah. She is rough around the edges and she can be intimidating, but she is like you. She's got a huge heart. Like she feeds the homeless. She is. You can ask her for anything and she'll do it. I love her. Known her for years and she's absolutely amazing. She really is.
me and her could
Um,
relate because we came from the same thing of being homeless with a child and having to work out of that situation. So me and her clicked instantly. We both could relate.
really.
Yeah,
Okay. We got to backtrack a little bit. So you got to
yeah.
tell us about that a little bit,
Oh
please.
no, because she was homeless. And she would go to the hospital to sit in the emergency room with her daughters,
Hmm.
and we was homeless, but we had to live out of a car when he was younger. Because um, it's no structure in our system for men as homeless parents. It's mostly mothers. So when
That's
we
true.
come to men for assistance, they just didn't have nothing available. So we had to grind it up. So me and her, we shared our stories, we laughed, and you know,
Wow.
that's
So
it.
so so she went into the hospitals and I know this story and she started watching boxing and that inspired her. So
Right.
what was your pivotal moment? What inspired you? What did you see?
I was raised by a father who was a boxer. So from little, he had me beating up kids in the street and boxing because he knew I was gonna be short, and my father's like 6'1", so he had me learning boxing since I was little. So Floyd is a third generation boxer. Just
Wow.
he's focused. He seemed like the best version, but
ain't
you
no
know,
shame on him.
he.
Right. Yeah, you know what? We get better and better each generation. It's true. My kids are way better than I could ever imagine to be. So I agree with that. And I'm sure my grandkids surpass us all. So I totally agree with that. That's amazing. Yeah, that is so great. So what got you from the car to where y'all are now?
I'm grinding,
Hmm.
working and grinding hard. And just watching his talent. Like when he was younger, I was working in a warehouse or something and watching him box and things that he would do. It's like it was a natural. So I just decided to get behind him and support him on the dream. And this is where we at now.
It's so inspiring because there's people that have a house and have a job and have a gym to go to, and they're like, they just don't feel like doing something, or they just would rather be on the internet or play video games, or like, oh, I can't do that or whatever. And you had less of that, and you were motivated to do it. I mean, y'all are such an inspiration. And then there's people that are in the same situation. They feel like, well, I can never do it. I live out of my car, or I live on the streets, and I can only go to the hospital to to watch whatever. Y'all are such inspirations. Not only do y'all have the talent, but you have a voice. you
Right.
know and I think that that is fabulous. I always think that the bigger our platform is, we have to use to help
Right.
others. you know
Right.
Growing up, I wanted to see a female that loved boxing so much that could have said, you can do it, girl. Yeah, you can do it. You can be in the game. So that's what I try to do too. So I commend y'all for all of this. I
Thank
think
you.
it's
Thank you.
amazing, and I love your story. Oh my god, I had no idea. I had
Thank
absolutely no idea. But I have to ask y'all. So I saw some of your amateur career, Kid Austin, and you were very talented from the get go. You could just see, that you were going to do big things,
Yeah.
and you're still so young. And I have to wonder what made you decide to go pro.
I wanted money.
Hey,
I was
that's a
tired
good
of
answer.
fighting for free. I mean, if you're gonna, take punches, you might as well get paid for it. But I don't take punches, so it made it even easier. And
Absolutely.
also because USA boxing is.
No, don't say nothing about USA.
I mean, we're
Hey,
not with them
hey,
no more.
hold on, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Like, I'm part of USA boxing, but it's okay. I mean, you can say what you want.
I can't.
Well,
I
I'm
can't
just saying.
close it like that. My bad. No, but I wouldn't say USA boxing, but
You
USA
just been
boxing
doing
would
it
have
long.
some judges that
Sure.
are
That's
unfair.
fair. That's
And
a
then
fair statement.
You just been
sometimes
doing this since you was 8.
yeah, I've been doing it so long, it's just got boring to me, really.
Mm-hmm. No, I can understand that. Some of my kids went through the same thing, and some of my kids from my gym. So I totally get it. And is it a perfect system? No. I mean, if you think about it, the judges, they're biased sometimes. Their nephew or their cousins or their friends,
Yeah,
son is fighting, and so I totally get it. It's not a perfect system, but I
Right.
think that you made a good choice. I mean, a lot of kids that I see and they want to go pro and they were your age, and I'm just like, no, don't do it yet. Stay in the system. But you have seemed to do really well. It seems like you were just like a duck in water, in the pro scene. So you're doing marvelous. You have a very high boxing IQ. Just from I look at your footwork, I look at your feints. I look at your defense, your off, everything. And then that left hook, man. I'm sorry for now. That's my favorite punch that you throw. It may change later, but for me, that's what it is right now. What is your favorite punch?
my left hook or uppercut.
Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, I definitely agree. Definitely. So now I'm going to say something that might be kind of embarrassing, but it's already out there. That's why I asked you. Is there something you don't want to talk about? Because as a parent, sometimes we embarrass our kids, you
That's
know,
right.
and I do the same thing. So I saw an interview, and your dad, your dad, you probably already know what I'm going to say.
I already know what you're gonna say.
What am I going to say?
Was it with? Yeah.
Was it what Shakur Stevenson?
Yes.
Right.
Okay, so for people that don't know about your interview, so you sparred Shakur, okay,
Yeah.
and I've been blessed enough to see some sparring. So for those that don't know, I'm one of the high performance coaches for USA Boxing, so I get to see a lot of great sparring up there, in Colorado and everything. So I always see some great, and he's tremendous, absolutely tremendous. So you got to spar Shakur.
Yeah.
So what happened during that sparring?
Well, in the beginning, it was
detail.
yeah, but it was competitive. It was very competitive at first. We're two boxers with high IQs and great fighters.
It was competitive through the whole thing.
I mean, it was competitive through the whole thing, but like he got me that last round, and I was just like not messing with it.
Now, let me clear up. When he said he got it,
Yeah.
it was nothing crazy. Just after the round, Floyd came and told me, his coach, like, Dad, he hit me with a good body shot. Like, but I don't think Shakur knew. Like, Floyd ain't
Right. Yeah.
her.
He hit it. That's smart.
Yeah, but
That's part of
I
boxing.
knew, like, yo, something ain't right. But he was like, yo, he caught me with a good body shot. But for anybody listening, don't try it. Y'all,
I mean, yeah.
don't try it. Y'all go to his body, y'all gonna have a rude awakening.
Right.
That
Because he's not going to show it, and he's going to come back, and he's going to throw that left hook and the uppercut.
Yeah, that moment there made me I work on my stomach every day.
That's good. No, but see, that's how you learn.
Yeah.
That's how you learn. And I think you learn in sparring more than you can learn anywhere. I mean, do you agree with that, or?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And you have to spar the best to be the best.
Yeah, so he done, right now he sparred, because he's so humble, he ain't gonna tell you everything. So we sparred Shakur, we sparred Devin, we Robert Easton Jr. So I try to keep him in there with champions, since I already know he's
Smart.
a champion. So he's
Yes.
been in there working with them. So I've been calling out Ryan Garcia. So if you know Ryan Garcia, when he do
He
come
doing
back,
other stuff.
hey, when he come back, we would like
Ryan's
that.
surfing right now.
Right.
Yeah, Ryan. How you feel about that?
Recently Amma Williams too. He had a little. Do you know Amma Williams?
Yeah.
So he had a little, I guess, a little breakdown. So I take mental health issues very seriously. And you know what? If Ryan had a mental breakdown, kudos to him. Kudos to him. Take your break. And it takes a lot to like admit that, especially I think for minority men. I don't know why we just have we as minorities, Hispanics, African Americans, there's a stigma, and like
Right.
we gotta be strong. Nothing can get to us. And so I really respect the fact that he came out and said that. I respect the fact that Amo came on his Instagram and said, he was having a mental breakdown. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, Kristen,
Um,
you don't feel like he was ducking, like that was an
Hey, we
easy
can't
way.
expose that man like that.
Nah, I'm not exposing. I'm just talking in
you,
boxing because the way the platform is right now, people could do things when they got mandatories. Now that's an easy way to say, I'm having mental issues. I need a break.
but
I'm not
you
saying
no,
his
I
issue,
right,
but
right, right. No, I see what you're saying, and what I'm saying is that might have been part of his breakdown. Maybe it was too much. Like, oh my gosh, maybe I don't think mentally I'm ready for this, or physically I'm not ready. So that
right,
might
I
have been
can't
part
put
of it.
tuna. So let me get up out of here and let me stall and let me do this game that they play right
Hmm.
now, where people not fighting mandatory. They changing the sport of boxing and making it entertainment. And it,
Okay.
That,
He going a little he going a little too far in there. We can agree with him.
but
I feel like
I do see what you're saying. With that as well. I
right,
do see what you're saying with that as far as the because during this COVID era, it has changed. We have flipped a script. I mean, there are some things that are going on that I'm just like, I'm a real boxing head. I want to see real matchups. I loved.
the funny thing, like Ryan, and I'm not saying Ryan is really going through this, but I find it convenient. After he won his big fight, said he was fighting Tank, had the fans screaming. To find out that fight ain't happening, then he said he fighting Pacquiao. All that's not happening. Now he had a real opponent for Tuna. Now he having mental breakdowns. So it's just convenient that, and I understand his strategy, but either he got to be put in the YouTuber's entertainment side or he's put in the boxer side. We got to
Sure.
make our mind up. If he's on the boxer side, then boxers go through mental things, but you warriors, you
Absolutely.
have to fight through it. Like this man Fortuna worked his behind off. Now he's deprived of an opportunity because what you going to girlfriend issues? But anyway, but
Right.
that seems like that's a platform, an area that now other boxers gonna use, and that's not cool. It's not cool. If you're gonna fight, fight. If he really going through mental issues and the doctor said it, I can understand. But it's just strange. Boxing is strange right now, Christine. That's what I'm saying. Like and like he ducked Devin Haney. It's like real weird how boxing is. What happened though when guys worked up to the number one, number two slot and they was entitled to fight the champion? That's how boxing used to be. Now it's not like that no more. You fight the number 40 if you're the champion.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Right.
now back to you.
yeah.
And I had a friend. No, I have a friend who's a coach, and he's a very well-known coach. I won't mention his name though, and he's dealt with many world champions. And one thing he said to me the other day was, he's like, boxers today aren't built like they used to be,
Right,
um, because of the life that they come up in. You guys have been through some stuff, and I think that makes you mentally tough. And I
right,
think that's so important. I know it's so important in this boxing that we're in, because if your mind's not right, you can have every physical attribute, you can be as skilled as you want to be, but if your mind is not right, forget it. It's
right.
not going to happen. So I totally understand what you're saying, for sure. I really do. So you were speaking of Haney. I saw the video that y'all did too with about Bill Haney. Did anything ever come of that? Did he ever respond to the video that y'all had put out?
Oh, nah, there's a lot of, one second. There's a lot of, like, I didn't speak to Bill yet, but we know the same team. That's the weird thing about this whole thing, Christine. We know we have the same friends, like literally.
Mm,
So
yeah.
if there's a real issue, you could call my homeboy that's gonna be every day and we can meet up, like things like
Right.
that. So I think it's no problem with us. It was just a misunderstanding, and we told our mutual friends that we're gonna kill the beef or kill any
Yeah.
issue we have, so that our friends don't be caught in between. Because we really have
Yeah.
a bunch of the same people around us,
And,
even
and
the
you know, so sometimes it's like that. It's like somebody, in the heat of the moment, somebody will say something and then somebody hears it and then they blow it up and then they tell somebody else and they change it up. And that's how rumors start and that's how beef starts. And then you
No,
get
but
back
this
to the
was in no
source.
rumor. Bill just had a moment. He had a moment and had to clear it up. It wasn't no misunderstanding like no beef. He did some weird stuff, but we have
I,
to
I,
get this process. But
I'm trying to be like fair and balanced. You're like, nah, 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 nah.
nah,
It
nah,
wasn't
nah.
like that. It wasn't like that.
Right. But we forgive Bill. We love Bill, and when I see him, I must speak to him, and not on no crazy stuff. Just,
Yeah, yeah. No, I think that's good. That's definitely good. So let me ask you, do y'all have any merchandise? Do you have anything, any merch right now that you're putting out, for your fans?
Yes, I need to put out that from them. Stop. Go to FloydSchofield.com, and his merch page is there where people could go check out the t-shirts. He got shirts out right now,
I'm gonna
um,
get some.
where we be giving back to the community to build homes for the homeless. So
Wow.
yeah,
Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to do that for sure. Absolutely. I love that. I do. So another thing. So people, what do you have coming up? Like you have something coming up next week. Is that right?
No, the 21st. I fight May 21st.
May
May
8th.
24th.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm like, so yeah, I travel so much. I'm like, sometimes I don't even know what day it is, what time it is. Okay.
no,
So
May 8th. The opponent pulled out, so now we just got May
that's what it
21st.
was that I saw. Okay.
Yeah,
So no May 8th, May
right.
21st.
Yes, right.
Okay. And where is that going to be?
It's going to be in Tampa, Florida on Telemundo. We return
Okay.
it back to
Wonderful.
Telemundo.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm a
hey,
Spanish.
Telemundo loves you.
That's
Yeah,
right.
All your Latin fans. You know what I'm saying? That's
That's right.
good.
That's where we
Speaking
made
of,
our debut on Telemundo.
absolutely. Speaking of that, my girl Esmeralda Ferraro, she's a photographer. She shot you in Tijuana. You know my
oh,
girl
I,
Esmeralda.
yeah,
That's my girl. Yes. When she saw the interview, she's like, "I'm tuning in. Oh my gosh, he's a great kid. He's so talented." I was like, "Yes, he is. Absolutely.
And
That
she a
is
great
so good."
photographer.
yeah.
She
Take great
is.
photos.
Yes, I love supporting my women in boxing. So I I,
Right?
I love that woman. She's amazing. Okay, so you're going to be on Telemundo, and do we have an opponent?
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Okay,
But
okay,
Telemundo is usually good with getting opponents. Their opponents don't
absolutely.
stop out. Stop out.
That's good. That's really good. And then my other girl, Tiara Brown, she saw that I was going to be interviewed, so she messaged me immediately. I love Tiara. That's my girl.
Yes.
She's
What's
like, "Oh
up,
my
Tierra?
gosh, yes, you're gonna interview him. That's so good. I'll be tuned in." So she's gonna be tuned in and she's gonna watch it later. She's just like you. She's training on a Sunday too, and
That's right.
training all the time.
Tierra gonna be a big time champion. Um,
Yes,
she gonna have an
yes.
announcement soon one day. I can't spill no beans, but we're gonna be working with her sometimes also.
I'm so excited. The girl deserves it. She needs it. I've been following her since the amateurs. The girl is a beast. She is a beast. So,
That's right.
so management. Oh, Tierra said, "Here I am." Much love, Tierra. We love you, girl. We love you. Thanks for your support. So management, that the real who? Who's
Uh-huh.
the management team that y'all work with? The
Oh, the
real
advisor
who?
is a real freeway Rick Ross.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
that's right. One of the best in the business. Watch.
I have gotten to meet him actually, and some of his people in Dallas. One of my sons was fighting, and he approached us and talked to us, but unfortunately, my son fell in love, and you know, did that thing. So you know what, Kid Austin, don't fall in love yet. You
Too
got
late.
plenty of years. He said too late.
He's in love with
Okay.
himself. That's it.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. That's good. That's okay then. That's okay.
Yeah, no love,
he,
no.
he's
Yes,
texting his girlfriend. He's like, sorry, you know how my dad is. You know how he do.
that's right. That's right.
No, that's good. That's awesome. So tell me, Kid Austin, about your social media. Where can your fans follow you?
Kid_Austin1. My Instagram, FloydSchofield.com. Floyd Schofield the third on Facebook, and I don't know my Twitter, but it's probably Kid Austin
One.
Okay, because I was looking for it. I was looking for it the other day and I couldn't find it. So Kid Austin 1. Okay. Okay. We need to learn these handles. Kid Austin 1. Okay. I'm gonna look for it.
Yeah, I don't think I posted my Twitter though.
You know what? I hated Twitter before, but now it's so good. It's a great tool. So that's great. I have just a few comments. Much love to you. You look like an amazing chap. Some people have been following you. That's great. You have a bright future. And hey, what up, guys? So anyway, I appreciate you taking your time, but you know what? I think you need to get back to those legs. Listen to your dad.
You know he over here. He do. Look at
Okay. Listen to him. He has not steered you wrong. And I appreciate your time. We got to do this again. Okay. So we're going to do this again. I hope you had fun. I hope you didn't feel too much pressure.
No, fine.
Okay.
Okay, good. Are there any
you.
shout outs? Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Yes, there is shout outs. I got shout outs for Amy Green.
Yes, Amy.
Yes, got to give a shout out. Freeway Rick Ross, the whole team, CC, anybody else. It's a lot of y'all. Too many to remember right now.
Right.
But I'm going to give you a link after the fight so that you could have the exclusive to the knockout first in that fight. It's going to be amazing.
Thank you. Yes. I can't wait. I'm excited. Okay. Kid Austin, do you want to shout out your girlfriend? Well, your dad's not listening.
No. He only in love with boxing. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. This young man is focused.
Yes, he is.
Let's not speak that into existence like that.
No. I reject that. I reject it. Let me take it back.
All right.
Okay, y'all have a great day, and we'll talk real soon. I appreciate y'all so much.
All right.
Bye.